Hey, we should be in business. Hopefully we're in business. If you want to put some in the chat box. I dedicate this tonight. I dedicate it to Leo. I'll tell y'all why after this song. There is beauty in this land, far more than I can understand. There is treasure in the trees, is it for me? In the trees, dear blessed Maker, are you a friend? Are you a shoulder my tears to lend? There is wonder in my soul, please make me whole in my soul. There is wonder in the sea. Is it for me? Is it for me? In the sea. There is resting on the shore forevermore. On the shore. Dear blessed Maker, are you a friend? Are you a shoulder my tears to lend? There is resting in my soul. Please make me whole in my soul. I dedicate tonight to Leo because yesterday he wrote me sometime after 10 p.m. and he said, "Hey Scott, are you going live tonight?" I said, "No, I'm only going live Wednesdays in February." And he said, "Well, it's Wednesday and it's February." And I said, "Oh man, I thought it was Tuesday." So tonight on Thursday, I'm going live on Wednesday, but on Thursday. Here's another song. Oh, and I see Leo's on right now. Here's a song about my great-grandfather. I never met my great-grandfather, but I heard a lot about him. I even heard a couple stories I'll tell you sometime if you ever ask. They didn't quite fit into the song. Yeah, the trains that I have ridden and the men that I've outrun, somewhere down the line, like all the places I was young, and the fires and the whispers that were kept until the dawn when they died beneath the cold steel bridges when the whistle moved me on. I've been shot in Alabama, I passed out in New Orleans, Mississippi River, hey, that's the biggest thing I've seen. I've been all the way out to the Oklahoma plains, still think that's gotta be it's the longest place I laid. And the trains that I have ridden and the men that I've outrun, somewhere down the line, like all of the places I was young, and the fires and the whispers that were kept until the dawn they died beneath cold steel bridges when the whistle moved me on. You know, the coal was out ahead of me and the steam was in the air. Whole world was moving past me in 8 feet of Ashland Square. I know the girls will live way out on the edge of town. They want to run away, but their daddies hold them down. And the trains that I have ridden and the men that I've outrun, somewhere down the line, like all of the places I was young, and the fires and the whispers that were kept until the dawn when they died beneath cold steel bridges when the whistle moved me on. Somewhere in there I gotta breathe. get it again. All right, I'll work on that for next time. Sometimes I wonder if I'm out there 1,000 miles from home, with all the dried out matches in my pockets that I own. You know, the miles I never counted and the friends I had were few, and the only ones I trusted is the only ones I knew. And the trains that I have ridden and the men that I've outrun, somewhere down the line, like all the places I was young, and the fires and the whispers that were kept until the dawn, they die beneath the cold steel bridges when the whistle moved me on. Yeah, when it moved me on, when it moved me on, yeah, when it moved me on. When it moved me on. Wake this morning, just a taste inside your memory. Way that you feel no matter how long it's been. The sun rolls across your face and it's me through you like a warm, slow wave. Close your eyes like sunsets and I'm back home again. I'm awake this morning, I'm just a taste inside your memory. Letter and tears smile, you're never free. Yeah, when I get back, we're gonna love like angels as long as we can. We'll paint the morning and the sun rising and we'll pull down the shade. Won't know what it means, won't know what it means, won't know what it means, but it'll sure feel good. Don't feel gone, I'm gonna wind this road up and back around. Letter and a tear and smile, never afraid. When I get back, we're gonna love like angels as long as we can. We'll paint the morning and the sun rising and we'll pull down the shade. Won't know what it was, won't know what it means, won't know what it means, but it'll sure feel good. And everybody's got something to say. We're not a promise, just one more day of our kind of love. Well, I drove all night long. I drove all night long. I drove all night long, tried to break the dawn. I got 14 hours to San Antonio. I got no big dreams, just to blow these 18 wheels like wind through a million fields. Thank God for pills and Cash and Jones. Crosby, Stills, the last 3 payphones. Well, you break the night and you make me lipstick sunrise to a windshield sky. I say, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means, but it sure feels good. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means, but it sure feels good. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. I don't know what it means, but it sure feels good. Sure feels good. Sure feels good. Yeah, well, I love Sienna's Lounge. You've been telling jokes, sometimes I hate to have you know they're not so good. and tales that ain't so tall but never end us in the way I thought they should. People gather round, they laugh along the ride, 'cause you got that way. I like to be the first one listening, last to go, and the only one to stay. I don't mind much wasting time if time's around and you're the one that's wasting mine. Put a quarter in the moon and tell this story, 'cause I'd hate to see you goodnight. Each night is closer to the day a man who's quicker catches on. I got everything I need, it's hard to stop the world and to shine a light on what I want. It's hard pretending not to notice I have noticed I'm in the company of a queen. In a castle of a daydream you'll outgrow if I don't break it up and speak. Yeah, but I don't mind much wasting time if time's around and you're the one that's wasting mine. Put a quarter in the moon and tell this story, 'cause I'd hate to see you goodnight. Each word is one more reason to linger and look into your eyes. I'm looking for the laugh that leaves the holding hands that hold me all my life. I don't mind much wasting time if time's around and you're the one that's wasting mine. Put a quarter in the moon and tell a story, 'cause I'd hate to see you goodnight. Quarter in the moon and tell a story, 'cause I'd hate to say goodnight. That's a song off my last album, which is for sale at loststateofranklin.com. Here's a song that I did the other day, which can kind of only be found, I think, on YouTube. It's called Always by Your Side. I've got some songs that I've spent. Good Lord. Sometimes a tuner don't make up his mind. It's like I'm flat, sharp, sharp, flat. This is a song that I wrote, but for some reason, I don't know. It wasn't done for a really long time, even though it was presentable. And it actually went through several title changes. If the sun leaves the sky and the moon wonders why, I will be with you, always by your side. If you wake and feel alone, look for me. You've got to know that I will be with you, always by your side. Let your heart, let it rise. Put your hand deep into mine I've a promise. Did you hear? Through the longest days of the longest years, and if the smile leaves for days, when all you hold slips away, well, I will be with you, always by your side. Always by your side. Get your heart, let it rise. Put your hand deep into mine. I've a promise. Did you hear? Through the longest days of the longest years, and if your smile leaves for days, when all you hold slips away, well, I will be with you, always I'll be with you, I will be with you, always by your side. All right. Thank you, Blue. All right, I'm going to do a song called I Hear a Country Song. All originals. The sun comes up on Cleveland. George Jones is dead. I'm alive in the trash of a city that's coming back again. On down to Sally, beneath the bottles and the grunge. You never hear Hank Williams, Lord, and you sure won't see the sun. I miss my train, I miss my time, I miss the folks that'll shake your hands and look you in the eye. That's English on the radio, yeah, but it don't speak to me. Neither do the folks most places I go, they're just cold, hard-wired machines. Or is it where I am, or just the time? I look around, can't find one thing that's mine. But then I hear a country song and it all makes sense, and I can feel my place in the world again. I'm a forgot soul, but I don't feel the need. Hey, is what I love just out of style, or is it gone forever in a Nashville smile? Won't somebody feel what's buried deep in me? I hear a country song and it all makes sense to me. Square hole in a round peg, an apple off the cart. Whole world is made of wire and brain, yeah, but I'm just made of heart. I was born for dirt roads and always moving slow, always leaving along, Lord, and always coming home. Is it where I am, or just the time? Well, I look around, can't find a single thing that's mine. Yeah, but then hear a country song and it all makes sense, and I can feel my place in the world again. I'm a forgot soul, but I don't feel the need. Well, hey, is what I love just out of style, or is it gone forever in the Nashville smile? Won't somebody feel what's buried deep in me? I hear a country song and it all makes sense to me. No matter how you spin it, this world won't turn back around. On a ride until you fall off, and don't you hope that you make a sound. Hey, is what I love just out of style, or is it gone forever in the Nashville smile? Won't somebody feel what's buried deep in me? I hear a country song and it all makes sense to me. I hear a country song and it all makes sense to me. I hear a country song and it all makes sense to me. I don't know where the people go. I don't know, that's what I don't know. I don't care where the shadows lay. I'm not there, I'm in my own way. Thanks for hanging out this evening for Original Songs, J. Scott Franklin. Which you already knew, because the only way to find me is through anything that says J. Scott Franklin. If you like what I'm doing, tell your friends. Here's a song called I Have Dreams. Don't we all have dreams? But a dream is just a river. It's a stealer and a giver. You never know just where it goes. You can leave things you love on the shores of the ocean. It's a mighty endless ocean. You're lucky if you're not alone. Sometimes I don't want tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow's just gonna bring today again. Same four walls keep closing in, trying to weigh me down and hold me in. But I remember days when ribbons of the sunlight stretched out across the land. In every path I took forgave and loosed me. It let me loose to try and feel and do it again. Yeah, well, won't you hold my empty hands and let them tell you where I've been? The truth is the story in my eyes. Well, I had dreams, and a dream is just a river. It's a stealer and a giver, and you never know just where it goes. You will leave things you love on the shores of the ocean. It's a mighty endless ocean. You're lucky if you're not alone. I have pictures and perfections, colors that are buried deep inside. Like the flowers and leaves of a withered vine, I can't tell if they've died. But sometimes when no one is around, breathing hard and pulling at my soul, yesterday spills out in just a drops enough to keep from growing old. Yeah, but won't you hold my empty hands and let me tell you where I've been? The truth It's a story in my eyes. Well, I had dreams, and a dream is just a river. It's a stealer and a giver, and you never know just where it goes. You will leave things you love in shores of the ocean. It's a mighty endless ocean till the day you find a home. Well, I got a couple more songs this evening, and hope wherever y'all are out there, and whoever's hanging out at Sienna's Lounge, anywhere else, hope they're all having a great time. Bright as a break of day, as long as what I say. I'm as wrong as the words you think. I'm as pretty as black as ink. I'm strong as a pile of stones, and I'm no wall and I'm no home, and I can't stand up on my own, as I'm as strong as a pile of stones. I'm a door that's got no home. Excuse me. I'm stranded where I roam. I won't be harmed or moved. I'm heavy with the thought of you. I'm strong as a pile of stones. I'm no wall and I'm no home. I can't stand up on my own. No, I'm strong as a pile of stones. I'm out as I'm on a limb. I'm as you as she is him. I'm 5 and 5 is 10. I'm as gone as I was then, now as I was then. I'm strong as a pile of stones, and I'm no wall and I'm no home. Here I can't stand up on my own. I'm as strong as a pile of stones. Little song I wrote called Pile of Stones. Hey, I'm going to do about 2 more, and I'm going to call it a successful week. It sure is fun to be here. In fact, let's see. I wonder if I can use my flugelhorn. I'm going to try and use my flugelhorn. Flugelhorn is like a German trumpet, but made a little bit different. And if you play a flugelhorn, then every band that you show up to your whole entire life, there's always going to be one person in it that says, "Hey, is that a flugelhorn?" Then you have to laugh so that they hire you again to play with them in the future. I'm going to use my loop pedal, and I'll throw a little bit of flugelhorn on top of it. It's called Sitting on the Edge of a Song. Sitting on the edge of a song, just can't seem to write. Words about the sunset don't burn like the colors in the sky. Scattered through the page, all the broken bones of days, and it's not the same as when I lived it out in life. I'm sitting on the edge of a song, I just can't seem to write. Tatiana. Driving through the places I've roamed, I won't settle till it's right. Listen to the rain beat a drum in the clear and the distant sky. If you want to hear one more time just a voice to tell you everything's alright, I'm sitting on the edge of a song, just can't seem to write. If you want to hear one more time, just a voice to tell you everything's alright. I'm sitting on the edge of a song, I just can't seem to write. I'm gonna do a song I did recently that I don't do it that often. It's called Don't Do That Again Without Me. A lot of it's a true story. I won't say which parts, but I'll say this much. I got a friend named Adam in Nashville, or right outside of Nashville. Adam Pope, he's an amazing singer, songwriter. He tours all over the country now. He went in this mile-long train tunnel. One time I got to go to it in the middle of winter. I got to see what they were talking about. It's a mile long, but I didn't go through it. But it's real old, so it goes under a mountain for a whole mile. Now, if you walk through it and a train comes, then apparently you have to get up stand on the side. And when a train comes through, you got about a foot between you and the train. Now, a foot seems like a lot because most of us are not, or I don't think I am a foot big, but maybe I am. But anyway, he was telling our friend Lisa Horngren, who played after Johnny Cash passed away. Lisa Horngren played all around with Johnny Cash's band called the Tennessee Three. And so Adam was telling her about being in that tunnel, and she said, "Adam, don't you do that again without me." So I took those words and I made a little song out of it. Gotta get rid of my pick. Stayed out all night long, makes things a little too hard for Tuesday. I made friends with some bushes and a lamppost halfway home. You come up the stairs, you know who's standing there. She said, "Don't do that again without me." Yeah, 'cause you've been hanging around in the shifty part of town where the hours get loose and the women get loud. You look such a wreck, a smear of lipstick on your neck. You probably danced, got a peck, and then you blew your whole paycheck. You can barely stand, got your keys in your hand, but you forgot your car and you work at 6 a.m. Don't do that again without me. Yeah, well, me and the fellas got restless in the heat of spring. We hopped the freight train and took it on down into New Orleans. It took a week to get back home, Lord, but she was angry that I'd been gone. And she said, "Well, don't do that again without me." Yeah, 'cause you've been hanging around in the shifty part of town where the hours get loose and the women get loud. You look such a wreck, a smear of lipstick on your neck. You probably danced, got a peck, and then you blew your whole paycheck. Yeah, you can barely stand, got your keys in your hand, but you forgot your car and you work at 6 a.m. Don't do that again without me. Oh no, don't do that again without me. I sure will, Leo. Let me find my pick. Okay. I sure will do that song. So this is can't believe I wrote my pick is playing hide and seek. I can't believe that I wrote a song called Snowflake, but it's not what you think it is. I actually had thought about playing it earlier, but I was like, no, I'm only going to play it if somebody asks for it. Somebody asked for it. All right. Well, I wrote this song in Daphne, Alabama. Right around 1 year ago. Now, I was kind of thinking about all the kids that were trapped, at a desk all day in a living room or bedroom or whatever, just doing school online all the time, sitting in one place. That was my initial thought, even though everything about this applied to me as well and applies to other people. But that was my starting point. I wanted to write a song for kids that were stuck in one place all day. But weren't we all? And many times aren't we all? I feel like a bird in a cage, told where to stay, but I want to fly away. I have seen the birds on the wind, travel with their families and their friends, go away and come again. Wish I was out there in the sky in a tree, oh how I'd roam above the sea. I'd be so alive and free if I could be a bird in the breeze. I feel like a rock on a hill, remembering where I've been, trying to see where I will. Waiting for the ground to move once and wishes all come true. Tumbling down a mountain past a prairie to my home, to build a summit of my own, just to wander with my friends down a flowing river's edge. Alive and free, a rock in the stream. Does a bird ever look in my window and wish it was me? When the rain is on their back and when the sun heats their wings, when the city never quiets and the street lights never sleep, does a bird lay awake longing to be me? And does a bird waste away its days contemplating trading for a dream, never knowing it was free? I'm as free as sky inside my mind. I can be a mountain if I try. I feel like a snowflake in the sun, scared I might fall, but I don't know where to run. You know, I have seen the snowflakes that never touch the ground as they float around in silence, dancing up and down around the streets and through the clouds and the houses and the trees and the sidewalks, but they never seem to settle, just to be a hidden thing that was unique, bound forever to be free. Snowflake ever look in my window and wish they were me? When they have nowhere to sleep unless they fall into the sheet where they move with the masses or they're caught beneath the feet, they flee from the rooftops which soon will turn to ice as the children try to catch them on their tongues. And so I wonder, does a snowflake spend its life never knowing it was free? I'm as free as sky inside my mind. I can be a mountain if I try. East, west, north, and south are my four walls. I am not alone in here at all. Like a bird in a cage, told where to stay, but I want to fly away. I have seen birds on the wind travel with their families and their friends, go away and come again. And I wish I was out there in the sky in a tree, how I'd roam above the sea. I'd be so alive and free if I could be a bird in the breeze. Alrighty. Now that's my last one, unless I get a request before I sign off for the night. I'll give it a little bit. It's been nice hanging out, and we have a show coming up sometime soon in February, and if you want to know about it, you have to contact Leo or Sienna at Sienna's Lounge, Sijanas, in Montville, Ohio, and ask him. Otherwise, I'm not supposed to say, I don't think, right, Leo? I'm not supposed to say online. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the week. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to jump on this weekend. I really enjoy doing this. It's just always kind of hard to squeeze it in, but I really enjoy doing it, and almost said I really enjoy donuts. No, I do. I do enjoy donuts, but I really enjoy doing this. All right, everybody, take care, and look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.